head. And I came from, before that, I had a sergeant that could care less about stats. He didn't care. The captain could come down on him, and he just did not care about stats.
Yeah.
And we made such better cases when that happened. We were out there catching the dealers. We were out there catching
Wow.
people breaking into houses because we had time to focus on that. We weren't just trying to create a simple stat to keep someone happy. We were definitely being more productive to society. So does that, and Mike, most cops that you talk to, believe it or not, will say exactly what I just said.
That really is. That's a huge difference right
Well,
there.
Mike, thank you so much. You gave so much insight into a world that I just don't know anything about, and I think that is so. I can't even put into words how important it is to understand where someone like you is coming from when they do face a police officer. You mentioned, I'm not going to go into it out of respect, but you mentioned your mom had some drug issues, and I'm sure there wasn't very good relations there with
Yeah.
police. And obviously, you've grown up to be an upstanding citizen, and that's great. But man, from some of the stories, I'm surprised you didn't grow up hating cops. Because if I was in your position and I saw that, I probably would too. So thank you so much for the insight, and be safe, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
It was an awesome, awesome call from Mike. Gosh, you got to hear. I mean, somebody got their head blown off right in front of him, and you heard him say gunfire was just a normal day of life. Some people don't believe that. They just think that's in TV shows or the movies, and that's not true. That's real, and those places still exist today. I can tell you that where Mike grew up is a much, much, much better place than it was, but some places didn't have the opportunity to get fixed up and get some support to the people that needed it. So it's still out there. But please use the link on our website to listen to the whole phone conversation if you want to. I had to take just basically the highlights and certain snippets here and there. But if you're interested in hearing everything Mike had to say, just simply click on it'll say the whole phone conversation call underneath the show, and you should be able to hear everything that he had to say. It's really interesting if you have the time, okay? So please do that. But I'm going to play a little music right now. It's a very powerful song. It's very relevant because everything that's going on in New York City with Mayor de Blasio and the police and government not getting along. We've covered it before. I'm not going to go into it anymore. Everyone knows my stance on it. But this song by Bruce Springsteen called American Skin, anytime it's played in concert, police officers will turn their back to Bruce Springsteen because they disagree with they disagree with his lyrics, and I think that's pretty cool. And then once the song's over, they turn around and they start cheering, and it's pretty unique to see and watch. But whatever. Don't take my word for it. Just listen to the song, and please, if you don't like the music, I get it, but listen to the lyrics. I'm just gonna play a small portion of it.
41 shots cut through the night. You're kneeling over his body in the vestibule, praying for his life. Well, is it a gun? Is it a knife? Is it a wallet? This is your life. It ain't no secret. No secret, my friend. You can't kill just for living it. You're American skin.
So yeah, that song, man, it's so moving just listening to those lyrics. Even in a cop's eyes, is it a wallet? Is it a gun? We don't know, and we're faced with that type of stuff every day. Are people just being killed because they're part of this society where police officers shoot too quickly? Are they? I don't know. That's why I want to hear from everybody. I want to bring everyone closer together and work all this shit out. So we still have advertisers coming in. The attorneys are doing their thing to make sure that we cover our bases, but Herbalife has been with us since day one. And folks, this product is awesome. Between their shakes and their teas and their lotions, it not only makes you look better, but it makes you feel better. I say it over and over again, you don't become a multi-billion-dollar company unless you're doing something right. Please call Nicole and her staff at Nutrition Now and help her bring out the best in your body and mind. You get your free wellness assessment. You get to try some of their shakes or teas. It's amazing not only that you can lose the weight, but you can keep it off. And that's the hard part, is keeping the weight off. And you get to do it with the shakes that taste awesome. I love their peanut butter banana real meal replacement shakes. I like it better than eating a steak, believe it or not. So please call them. They're at 336-698-5568, or look them up on Facebook under Nutrition Now in Greensboro. But seriously, don't take my word for it. Look at some of the pictures on their Facebook page. It's amazing what people have accomplished through Herbalife. Again, 336-698-5568, Nutrition Now. Mention the word police for a free gift. And folks, keep in mind, they can ship all across the country. So there's no excuse. Now's the time. I just want to cover real briefly what's coming up for our next podcast. A great phone call by an attorney, a patent writer, an author. He's actually even developed games for Parker Brothers. I mean, this gentleman during this phone conversation, man, does he bring up some good points. And we get into a very heated debate, and it gets pretty personal because my shooting gets brought into it as well. So on our next podcast, keep a lookout for that. I think there's a lot to be said about police and deadly force, and I know people have opinions about it out there. So please tune in for that. I haven't decided if we're going to do it as, just a highlight like we did today, then let you listen to the whole phone conversation, or I just may put it all up there at once just for you to listen to, because it is long. The phone call itself is over an hour, but you won't get bored with it. It's a great debate and conversation. I just want to remind everyone how to find us. You can go to policingblackandwhite.com. You can email us at policingblackandwhite@yahoo.com. And you can listen to us through our YouTube channel, Policing Black and White. And you can even go through our podcast on Apple, or go through iTunes and listen to our show on there. It's as soon as it's recorded and posted, it goes straight to iTunes. So for all you Apple lovers, we got you covered as well. Thanks for listening, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed it. Peace within and peace out.